Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
Hey everybody!
Hello.
How you doing? So welcome everybody listening. I'm here with Charlie Leaf and Molly Man. Molly Main.
Hi.
Hey.
And we're gonna just
stop and be.
We're talking today, aren't we?
We're speaking.
We filmed the pilot episode and it fucking was really bad and I edited it. But now that we have all the kinks out and everything, we're here, we're gonna talk, everything's gonna be good. And it's gonna take a little bit to edit. I don't know when the fuck it's gonna come out, so if you're listening to this and it's like a week ago, and fuck it, enjoy it anyways. So guys, this week, the Secret Service and Special Counsel got together to investigate Bill Clinton. And no, that didn't land with any of you guys. Okay, I'm already bombing it.
No, I got it. I just wanted to hear about the blowjob again.
No, that was the end of the joke. I'm gonna put in a heavy laugh track to compensate for how unfunny I am. Who wants to start us off here?
You can.
He just tossed it right back. He said, "I don't want the goddamn baton."
That potato is too fucking hot for Oscar.
That's too hot of a potato for Oscar.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard about Drake.
I was gonna talk about that and R. Kelly. I was about to talk about that.
He's the guy that streamed Fortnite with the ninja.
And he's talking about him. R. Kelly was the one that streamed the.
Oh, fuck me.
Alright, I don't think you're allowed to say that on YouTube, so that'll get bleeped.
Yeah, I don't think you are too.
That's very vulgar.
Streamed.
Fucking...
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to.
No,
especially the last bit.
You don't say that shit, bro. Fucking they with 3 parentheses around it will fuck you up.
Alright.
He said parentheses.
I'm from Sweden, you fucking...
Made me laugh. Fuck off.
Let's bring up what Drake said exactly. He basically did say, yeah, give me them titties. He made out with her on stage, and he asked how old she was because he said, I get in trouble for this type of shit, man. I can't go to jail yet, man. He said that. He said all that. Yet. Why do you look like that? So thick. He called her thick. After he knew her age of 17.
Dude.
And he said, well, look, I had fun. I don't know whether I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest. I just want to thank you. Quote? That is I'm pretty sure, I haven't watched the video or nothing, but if I could put if I could put the audio up from that.
He sounds like a borderline fucking pedophile, dude. Like, that's some... Dude, I like the way your breasts feel in my hand.
Nobody talks like that.
Dude, that sounds either fake or either fucking Drake Key is really fucking or something. Like, Jesus fuck, I like the way your breasts feel in my hand.
No one says that.
Yeah, who says that to a 14-year-old?
You gotta be major creepy just be saying.
This isn't the first time, is it?
What's that Chris Hansen show called again? Fucking
Dateline NBC. Catch a Predator.
Yeah, dude, like that's some straight Dateline NBC chat type shit right there.
How to Catch a Predator.
Except it happened right at a concert.
Yeah, that's even more fucked up. Did she tell him the age, like, on stage?
Yeah, and then he continued to do it more. He continued to go on with it. Right after.
Dude, what the fuck?
See, that... I don't even understand why rappers bring people on stage. Just do your songs. Just perform the songs.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe perform the songs and shut the fuck up.
Talk a little bit about some inspirational, some stupid mainstream bullshit on... whatever the fuck. And then sing about guns. But I don't know. Just don't bring anybody on stage.
You know what you could do, though? You could fucking bring up a white girl on, say the N-word on, and then flame her for it. Like, that's a victory royale right there.
I feel like Zach Fox would do that.
Fucking Kendrick Lamar did that.
Dude, yeah, he did. I remember that. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I just feel like that's a Zach Fox thing.
I don't think this is a thing that 3 white men should be talking about, to be honest.
No, right.
Like, bro,
Let's talk about some white shit like video games.
Yeah, you want to talk about Red Dead Redemption 2? I was reading up on it, and I was kind of...
not even white.
It doesn't matter, dude. I'm going. Why? Do you know how much I have to edit when you talk under me like that? Jesus,
Do it. You don't do that shit, bro.
fucking abuse, bro. That's fucking abuse, bro.
You don't do that shit, dude. I'm tired of just walking over, bro. This shit is done. This shit is fucking done. 2017. This shit is fucking done, bro.
No, but something about Red Dead. I'm disappointed by it. I saw this coming with GTA 5. I don't know about you guys, but they fucking they don't put a lot in the game when it comes to like actual things you can do. Like, a lot of the things in Red Dead look fun at first glance, and you're like, oh, I want to do that, and then you go do it, and it's just like, damn, like, I'm watching birds in a field. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, right.
did you guys get that from GTA 5 at all, like I did?
I feel like we got, like, when online first came, like, I feel like we got a lot of fun shit and stuff and cars you could buy, but they were all, like, very fucking expensive. Like, you had to actually grind, like, a lot, like, dedicate your fucking life to it if you didn't want to buy shark cards. But that's the thing with fucking Rockstar. They say, oh, either you play 100 hours to get, like, a fucking nice car, one nice car, or, like, one apartment building, and, like, that costs, like, 1 million, you know, Rockstar fucking GTA coins. And I haven't played Red Dead personally, but I've heard from a friend that it's kind of like the same thing there too.
Yeah, that's what I've been heard. Like, you hunting is fun and everything, but like, you can't when you go to use like the animal skins or whatever, you can't use them to upgrade your house or anything. And that's like what pisses me off about Rockstar's games, like design. Like, it's really in depth with the map and everything.
Yeah.
And like the little features. Like in GTA 5 we had shit like cats and fucking, you know, like wild animals. And
It's not really deep. It's wide. They don't make it deep. They just make it very vast.
There is no depth to any of that game design in any way, because like, you look at GTA, they copied like fucking 35% of Los Angeles and like South Central Los Angeles. Like, you can go in every backyard and look at every house and every garage and climb on every fucking roof in GTA, like more than you ever could in any other GTA.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you remember like San Andreas as much, but like everything that was in that game, you could like do something with it. Like, you had to go eat food because you'd get hungry, and it would make you fatter and fatter, or skinnier and skinnier if you didn't eat. Or you could go to the gym and fucking actually get buff as fuck. You could have multiple shorties at one time.
Yeah, it was like more realistic.
And now
like,
they
actually had fucking shit like that.
Like,
makes the game more interesting. It feels like you're actually like more into it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. There's something that GTA lacks that a lot of other games take into account when they design like their maps and stuff. I don't really know, dude. It's a lot confusing.
Like, personally, I haven't played a lot of like those open world games, like, you know, Assassin's Creed and, you know, all that shit. Like, the only real open world games I've played are like Far Cry like 3 and 4, and those were like semi-open, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking of when I said that. Like, it has something else that GTA doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
I feel like ripping on like microtransactions is like kind of like a big thing now, so I don't want to be like another one doing it. But
I was about
it just
to
needs
do
to
it.
be said. Yeah, but like, fucking stop with it. Like, the microtransactions.
Just release the whole goddamn game.
I want to switch fucking gears real
go
fast here. What's the worst memory you guys have ever had from PE class?
What the fuck is PE class?
Like gym class, physical education.
Fuck, like, I don't even know. Like, I don't really have any bad memories from there, actually. I don't know about you guys, but
Funny memories, anything? Because you can go ahead, Leaf Man.
I remember when I was in the 4th grade, I think it was the 4th grade, we were on these little flat sled type things, but they had wheels on the bottom, and they rolled around. They were like lunch trays with fucking wheels on. You could sit on them, and they made you do basically a crab walk on them to get you across the gym. We had to race them or some shit.
Yeah, they called them scooters.
Some shit like that. But there was something was going on. This one girl was running, okay, and this one dude was on his crab, whatever the shit, and he was flying across the gym, and this girl trips over him, and he reaches his hand up to stop her from falling. His finger gets stuck in her armpit and it breaks his finger.
Oh, at least he didn't run over his own finger with the fucking wheel on the thing.
I don't know why I remember that off top, but it was pretty funny to watch him snap his finger.
It's pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking one time when I was in elementary, and so what happened was there was this really quiet fucking girl in the class that never said anything to anybody. And so we had soccer one day in PE class, and I fucking shot a ball really hard in her head because they put her as fucking goalie for some reason, which was fucking retarded. She was just like standing there, not even like, you know, trying to get the balls and shit. So I hit her really hard in the fucking head, and I swear to God, she stared angrily at me during the last 2 years of fucking elementary.
She fucking
that.
hated you, bro.
She probably casted like a spell on me or some shit, like bad luck.
First day of middle school for me, ever. Fucking, there was this fat kid in my class that moved from out of town. This guy was changing in the bathroom stall. Obviously, he's a bigger guy. He doesn't want to show his fucking man titties to anybody.
Yeah.
But, I don't know why, but one of my friends, he decided to kick the bathroom door, like, on the stall because it wasn't completely closed. We were all in the bathroom changing. It's like a big changing room with a bench and all that and a shower. And he just kicked the fuck out of the door and it hit the kid in the face and he started crying really loud.
With his cock out?
Yeah, he had no pants on. And, like, the teacher came in, like, was yelling at all of us and it was fucked up.
Oh, fuck.
We had an epidemic when I was in middle school of these things called hornets, and what you would do is you would take a piece of paper, fold it up real tight, and bend it over a rubber band, and you shoot it at people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So you'd be changing or whatever, taking off your pants. You feel one smack you in the side of the hip, or if you weren't lucky, it'd hit you right in the dick. But they started cracking down on them because there were so many of them, and they were starting to like confiscate them from people. And some people were taking thumbtacks and shit and taking the needle out and putting it in the things and shooting them, and they would stick into people. So you would see.
Fuck.
So I remember one dude I went to school with, he shot one into this fat kid's ass and it stuck right into the bottom of his cheek, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
That's
he
nasty.
jumped so high. Holy shit. We had the principal come in and like give the entire locker room a stern talking to, a sermon based.
Someone took a shit in the shower.
That happened at my school too.
Yeah.
That happened at my high school.
Bro, they literally brought like all 300 kids in my school into the gym and was like, someone took a poo in the shower. It was like an episode of South Park. I ended up finding out who it was. It's some weird fucking kid that lived on a street near mine.
Was it that kid that you party with like a couple years later that shed his pants all the time?
No, this kid was like fucking 5 years younger than me. He was just like some little...
The other dude was a psychopath.
Yeah.
The one that lived close. You shit in a shower at school, you're a psychopath.
Oh yeah, that kid's probably dead now or in jail or something like that.
Probably smoking fentanyl patches then.
Last thing I'm gonna say about PE. One time we had a really cold winter here in Canada and they were making everyone go in the gym for recess and they were cycling, like they would have like grade 4 and 5 and then grade 6 and 7 and then grade 7 and 8. I was in there and I was playing soccer. And this one girl that I really didn't like, she was being a fucking cunt to me all day. I didn't want to pass her the ball, and she was like, pass me the ball! And I said, in the Eric Cartman voice, I went, I do what I want! And the old ass bitch that was in charge of the recess thing, she was just like, and she looked at me and she started shaking her finger and like shaking her head like for like 5 minutes until I finally walked towards her. Bitch kicked me out in -40 fucking weather. I had to go out and stand out there, and there was like nobody out there that I could hang out with. It was fucking ridiculous. That was probably my worst PE memory.
PE class here in Sweden is fucking boring. All they do is they leave you in the fucking forest and you do orienteering or whatever it's called.
Christ,
dude, what goes through a person's mind and that makes me go like, oh, orienteering, yeah, that's the shit. That's what makes me happy. Like, I don't get that. Like,
what is it? What do you have to do?
What's the deal with orienteering, dude? Can you
What's the deal with that big Chungus meme?
Last school related thing. I remember when I was in elementary school, I got like like some disciplinary thing where I had to like stand next to a wall for 5 minutes at recess. The bitch that told me to stand there forgot I was standing there, left me for the entire recess.
All right,
Dude,
bro.
do you live in fucking Nazi Germany or something?
I was 6 years old, bro. She
Fuck
came
all
over
that.
and like, honey, I'm so sorry. I forgot it. Dude, I remember being so angry as a 6-year-old.
Fuck school. We've been on this for 7 minutes. What's the fucking one thing you do right now if a nuke was falling onto the continent? We had to fucking. What do you do? Okay, bro. Alright, fuck all that. Fuck all
The
that.
FBI is here, bro.
The FBI is here? No, seriously though, what would you do? Do you have a plan? What is going on? There are Koreans falling out of the sky. What the fuck is happening when a nuke hits?
Bro, I'm probably just gonna stay where I'm at or check on the people I need to check on. But I'm not gonna do anything different. The nuke's hitting. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I would do Molly for the last time. Like, that's my actual answer.
That's your actual answer?
That's my actual fucking answer. Do Molly one last time.
Yeah,
die being on Molly.
2 hours. You can basically do anything you want. I would probably just yell at my neighbors for waking me up early every morning and say, "This is what you get.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna fucking nuke
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Blame them for the nuke.
Oh yeah, blame them for everything bad in my life. Already doing that.
I feel that.
I'd get
Fucking
a dog
neighbors,
penis
bro.
tattoo on my forehead. Also.
That would take up a lot of your 2 hours.
Oh yeah, word. It'd probably be done by the time we were out of that.
You would be sad if you got halfway through and then you died and you, like in the afterlife, you had half of a dog penis in your head.
Oh,
Not
that
even
would
the-
fucking suck.
It's
Not
better
even
than a
a
full dog penis.
And then they fucking bury in an open casket, and all you see is fucking Odie not shaven with a fucking half dog dick on his fucking forehead.
I don't like this, bro.
Oh, you said it. You said the dog.
You were the one saying they were gonna fucking dog.
It was
dick
impulsive.
tattoo. What the fuck?
That's what the question is supposed to be. It's supposed to make you think impulsively.
Alright, fuck.
Fuck it though. Anything you guys have seen in the news lately that pisses you off? Because I don't fuck with that new question at all. I wrote it down, but I don't fuck with it.
Fucking, I don't even like watch the news anymore.
Me
I used to
neither.
do it a lot during the 2016 like election. I used to follow that like quite a lot actually, but then after that, I just like kind of dropped the news and shit.
The U.S. government shutdown is in its third week now.
Did the Democrats like win the White House or something? No, not the White House. They won. Something happened. I know that.
Yeah, Charlie.
Did they win the Senate or the House, Oscar?
I have no clue. I read something about it, but I forgot it.
Just pick one.
I think it was the House, right? Or am I completely fucking wrong here?
I don't know,
Charlie.
bro, but damn, we getting some dead air on the line here.
Yeah, I was asking Charlie a fucking question.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm trying to get this convo to take off.
I didn't know. Odie didn't know either.
Yeah, I'm
it was
trying. Yeah.
It was the House.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could have just said that. What the fuck?
I wanted to see what you knew as a foreigner.
Bro, I'm gonna have to butcher the fuck out of that to make it coherent.
Redo it right now. Fine.
I got water on my cock.
Do you guys have trypophobia? Any of you?
It makes me
I
feel
don't know what that-
uncomfortable.
Like seeing holes in person or like on pictures online as well?
Doesn't do anything.
Okay. So when I see pictures, like that doesn't trigger me at all. Like I could see like really bad ones, but like in real life, it gets so like fucked up for me. Like just before we started recording this, I had like a sandwich, and my dad always buys this bread that has like a lot of holes in it, or at least sometimes it does. At first, like nothing happened. Like I didn't get any chills from the holes or anything. But when I put like the butter on it, and like the fucking butter got into the holes, I started fucking like shivering a little bit. Like that was fucked up for me. Like so small things could like trigger me like in real life, but pictures are fine though.
Swiss cheese.
I was thinking about like why the fuck, what purpose does that even serve us like as humans?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
why?
I understand like arachnophobia and like fear of snakes and shit like that, but like holes, like a lot of holes.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like I'm actually getting chills from thinking about the holes in the sandwich.
To my understanding, it makes you think about your own pores and like your own skin opening up.
Is that why?
To my understanding, I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't think like that, but my body or like my mind might, because I just see holes, like a lot of them, and be like, oh fuck, that looks disgusting. You know what I fucking hate too?
What?
Like when you're going to like the beach and there's like a rock or something there that's been there, like in the sea. Fucking barnacles, dude.
Oh god, yeah.
Like barnacles creep me the fuck out. Like when I see them, I get big chills, and I'm talking fucking big ones, dude.
I had to look up a picture of them after you mentioned them earlier, and it kind of fucking freaked me out even. The phobia I have that gets me like that, I don't know why either, is like a really wide open field. Like that is like one of the scariest things to me, and I have no fucking idea why.
Like during daylight too?
Yeah, during daylight or night, like anytime.
Dude, because I could understand the night, like perspective of it, like it being dark out into a big fucking field.
Yeah.
But like daytime too.
No,
Huh?
even daytime. Like if I were in an open field and it started getting like cloudy, like I think I'd have a panic attack because I'm really scared of lightning too.
Lightning?
Yeah, I know where that stems from though, because when I was like 8
like a
years
bad
old,
child.
yeah, when I was like 8 years old, lightning struck my house while I was sleeping, and it was so fucking loud. It was like the loudest noise I've ever fucking heard in my life.
It actually struck your fucking house.
Yeah, it struck like right beside it anyway. Like I saw the lightning bolt like in my window.
Jesus Christ.
As soon as I saw the light, I heard it. So it was fucking right beside me.
Yeah, I feel that. Like shit that happens in your childhood fuck you up a long time after.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a known fact. I think why I hate barnacles so much, it's because I cut myself on them when I was little.
Oh really?
Like, yeah, dude, like I hate him so much.
That my mom could never figure out is, ever since I was like 3 years old, I've been deathly afraid of butcher knives and like long fucking knives. And even still, like when someone's carrying a knife, I get really nervous.
Did you see like a scary movie as a kid?
Probably. I think my sister fucking forced me to watch Chucky or something.
Oh fuck.
Like I don't know, dude.
I have a mild fear of heights. That's it.
Dude, I have.
I love spiders.
Fear of heights.
Snakes are dope. Barnacles. The holes don't scare me.
I would totally eat barnacles for the rest of my life.
I love open fields.
Yeah. Fucking.
Dead air.
Were we fucking?
I had like a stroke right there.
You were just like, oh, your fucking face. Like, I'll put a cricket sound in there because it was funny. Alright.
No, fucking don't do that. Just cut it out, man. What the fuck?
Do you want me to do this?
What the fuck? It's a beers, dude. That's fucking beers.
That video was the best.
What were you gonna say, Leaf Man? My bad.
Do you want me to do the Senate and House thing again?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on, Leaf Man? Have you been reading and keeping up with it at all?
I know bits and pieces.
Alright,
my understanding is that the reason we're in a government shutdown currently is because they keep trying to pass a bill through that has the funding for the wall as well. I'm pretty sure it's at 5.5 billion or something like that. Not a quoted number, somewhere around there. 5 billion at least. Yeah. For the wall. And the House, anything that has anything to do with the wall, the House is going to say, no, fuck that. We'll go into a government shutdown. We're not paying for the stupid fucking wall.
Trump wants he wants a see-through steel wall.
Yeah, he does.
Also known as a fence. A chain link fence. Yeah. No, I'm playing.
But anything that's going through is getting shot down that has anything to do with the wall.
So they just keep drafting new bills trying to get their money?
Yeah, that's why they did it. That's why they put the government relief funding in. That's not what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. Yeah. They tried to bundle it with the wall. They just keep trying to do that. And they're like, no, we'd rather go into a shutdown. Fuck national parks.
I heard that Trump referred to it as a strike in a profanity-ridden meeting with the Senate leaders.
I didn't read that, but I'm sure that was
that's probably like a Washington Post fucking
impeach
article.
That motherfucker.
Impeach Trump. He is a stupid orange blump.
Orange man bad.
Did I see what? Oh, impeach. I know what he's talking about. Impeach that motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Who was that?
I saw it on the Swedish news that he's stupid, so he's stupid. Fucking Swedish people are like that, bro. Like, when it comes to the US, like, people here think you guys are like, or you guys, Charlie, fucking, like, gun crazy, fucking Trump supporters. That's what a Swedish person things of an American one.
I want to go back to what you were talking about because the Republicans are like rustling some jimmies in the Democratic Party lately by it's like a he said she said thing right now, like kind of immature what they're doing. Like, you know what I'm talking about, Leaf Man. Like, there's a couple things that happened with what's her name dancing in that college video from like a decade ago, and they tried to use that against her and say, "Oh, it's promiscuous."
Oh, they keep pulling things that happened 20 years
Like, brother,
for things.
I have literally to the first lady's tits.
Brothers, literally. I watched that Sarah Palin porn. Yes, I did.
I still yet to see that.
She got fucked by 2 Russians.
I can see Russia from my house.
I want my guns and I want my Sarah Palin hentai.
What else do we got here?
That's an American
The thing-
right there.
The thing about Republicans and being gun crazy, there's a lot of them that aren't gun crazy. There's a lot of them that are very scared of guns.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of Democrats that love guns.
There's a problem with the two-party system in that aspect, and that's all I'm going to say, because I probably just offended enough people by insulting the two-party system. All right. Do I have anything else written here
Maybe.
that I can use?
I hope so.
Nothing
like going off
interesting.
Have you guys talked about like Canada's passing of the like cannabis?
Yeah, we covered that on my podcast.
Yeah, that's almost old news now. I still haven't seen any news about Ontario setting up a pot shop here because of their stupid fucking legislation.
There's stupid lesbian legislation.
And I don't know, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not ordering from the Ontario Cannabis Store. I'm gonna continue ordering from where I order. Everything will be fine.
I feel it. Fucking, I saw a video from fucking Now This Weed. Now This, like, I fucking hate that page so much, bro. Like, you know, fucking Now This Politics. Now This, like, Now This fucking kill yourself.
Now this fucking dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what were they saying?
They weren't saying anything, but there was like a video that I was gonna tag you in actually, because it was like a surveillance cam video of someone robbing. I think it was a marijuana store in Ontario. I'm not sure though.
Oh, really?
But I forgot to tag you in that shit.
Yeah, because there's like clinics here and stuff, but they're in Ontario. There's no legal weed stores yet.
Really?
That is all in charge of the government here. Everywhere else, people are selling weed out of the liquor store, and pretty soon it's gonna be right out of the pharmacy. Like, they're gonna sell everything at the pharmacy. It's gonna be standard with like every other medication. Oh god, I'm fucking dying of fucking acid right now from the Domino's I ate.
Dying from Asperger's?
Yes, man, I'm as fuck.
Dude, like, the idea of buying weed at a liquor store sounds like fucking heaven to me, bro.
Yeah, dude, you go there, you get a 6-pack beer, gram of weed, you got an afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's how it should be, dude.
I mean, a lot of people have been doing it too because we keep running out of weed. We have to like find new ways to get weed and stuff so that we can keep up with the demand. I don't know. Everywhere else it's going good except for Ontario. We're still having problems. It's fucked.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get cocaine legalized. You feel me? Yeah.
Cocaine!
Fuck yeah, bro. But like hearing that to me, like buying weed at like a liquor store, like that's like a whole different level to me because like
you got like nothing in Sweden.
Dude, literally fucking nothing. The drug
No
policy
guns,
is
no
retarded.
nothing.
No, we don't have any guns. We don't have any dope. What the fuck, bro? What am I supposed to do? Like go to work?
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? I want to sit on my ass all day and collect government benefits and smoke pot.
I want to record videos of me fucking holding a Glock 17 with a laser sight on it, pointing it to the fucking front camera on my iPhone, listening to fucking vaporwave, bro. Like, and I can't do that. What the fuck, bro? Like, Sweden is it's such a boring country. I'm sorry for bringing up Sweden all the time, but
no, I want to hear. I want to hear about that.
You live there, bro.
That's
talking about my shit government time.
That's something I want to talk about on here is Sweden's drugs and all that because like it's fucking everyone there is like still in the 1950s of marijuana usage.
Yeah. And you know what, bro? You know what's really funny about Sweden's drug policy and, you know, like the fucking zero tolerance thing? We have the second highest drug mortality after fucking Estonia
Holy
the
fuck.
entirety of Europe.
Oh my
Like,
god, bro.
what the fuck, bro? Like, we have like 100 deaths or something per capita.
Are you fucking
yearly.
serious?
That's because
Yeah.
they're getting like the worst shit because they're not getting. I'm sure everything there is like super pressed, super not
No, I
real.
don't think I
The
don't
thing-
think it's that.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is that we don't help like drug addicts here,
Exactly.
or like, you know, offer them anything like that. We offer them fucking, you know, punishment and shit like
Exactly.
that. You know.
You put too much time into
Ah.
punishment, and then that's why there's a high mortality rate, because you're basically just neglecting people. Like, you're treating them like dogs.
Right.
Like,
And I was just gonna say, if there's not a lot of supply of something, if somebody gets their hands on something and does it, it's addicted, and they can't get a hold of it again. If they're not gonna get the help, then they'll die out.
Yeah,
if they,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people are
Speaking of-
scared to admit it because, you know, it's illegal and there's a big stigma there.
I've heard that the people in where I live, Gothenburg, the people selling hashish, like we have a big mall here where like there's a lot of criminal gangs just hanging
Can you
around.
explain what his sheesh is real quick?
Hashish, it's like
Hashish?
think of resin, but I've heard of these dealers cutting their hashish, their weed, with fucking heroin and stuff like that.
Yeah. They're starting to cut shit here with fentanyl, like marijuana products,
Yeah.
which is absolutely fucked, and is also a reason why I'm ordering online still and not buying off the street.
Yeah,
That's why I'm still ordering black market.
Yeah.
I feel that.
But
Yeah.
no, man. Obviously, something is not working where you live, Oscar, because people shouldn't be dying like that.
Yeah, right. We're fucking like a good country in retrospect of like, you know, having a high what's it called?
GDP.
The GDP,
Yeah, GDP. Yeah,
gross
GDP.
domestic
I said
product.
it wrong.
Yeah, you hear a lot of things about their economy and just like social like progress, but like with the drugs and all that, like there's something like they just don't want to touch it.
Yeah,
It kind of
there's
just sounds like I didn't mean to cut you off. It just sounds like your government's kind of like a high horse. They're like, nah, we're better. We're just going to show the world that better people. We're going to let,
dude.
and as long as we let the people that are shitty die, we'll have less shitty people. That's
Right,
literally
yeah.
what it sounds like. That's like a regime. That's literally
Yeah.
like a dictatorship almost in the fact, like how they treat their citizens morally.
But if
Yeah,
you
and
just
what-
ignore that area, it's gonna get bigger. It's not gonna just remain stagnant like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what sucks? Even though we don't have like the two party shit that you guys have in the US, all, and I mean all of the parties that are in the parliament are like for the no, like the zero tolerance.
Zero tolerance
So-
policy, basically.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Sorry. Yeah, they're
that is
all
fucked.
7 parties are for this fucking zero tolerance policy.
You're having a 7% tolerance policy right now, bud. You're fucking having a stroke.
dude. Yeah, dude.
That's fucked up. That's the part that gets me.
my left part of the face. Fuck.
I really think the big problems is people in Sweden see parts of the world that have let drugs into their country, and they see the they see the Facebook, they see the Instagram posts, and they just see how people are living, how they're making like just random mistakes, stuff like. I'm sure you can look in and find any of the fucking meme videos that we've seen, anything like that, and you see that, and you hear an American voice, you're like, that drugs are doing that. That's the reason they're like that. But that just because they see that, it's like they completely covers up the fact that weed has benefits, health benefits. It can help people get away from cocaine. They can start smoking weed, and it's a lot less. Just stuff like that. It just gives a bad rep. It's
Yeah.
just like the juvenile kid doing something crazy in retro.
Yeah. Like, people here don't understand that you can use drugs for fun and for fun only. Like, you have, like, they understand that, oh, you have a couple of beers because you celebrate your fucking job promotion or whatever. But, like, smoking a blunt because, you know,
You
want
got
to
pain
celebrate
in your
something.
knees or some shit too. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't see that. They just think that, oh, you're doing drugs because you feel bad, and that's a problem, you know, and shit like that. You know?
Unbelievable. I can't fucking. It's such an ass backwards mentality. It just makes you want to fucking scream and cry and right in your fucking mic on a podcast.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Right.
boys, we're getting close to
Yeah.
the 45-minute mark. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna cut this off soon. I want to ask one last thing that'll spring some sort of conversation to lead us out of this. You are in the body of your worst enemy for 48 hours. What the fuck are you finna do to make their life as shitty as possible? And yes, I'm going to actually get the dog penis tattoo for this one.
Okay. I'm not putting myself in any pain. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the mall, pickpocket several people, take their credit cards, run them all the way the fuck up,
And then
and then no. No.
You almost had it, bro.
run them all up.
I really couldn't even, because I'd still be in my body. So morally, I'd still be. No, that's just, I could do the credit card thing. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
I run some people's credit cards up, and then they get blamed for that later, obviously. But what I'm also gonna do, I'm gonna run through this mall naked.
Yeah,
Okay?
streaking.
Yeah. After I've taken all these credit cards, I'll come back. I'll streak through the mall. But I probably get several exposure, indecency, where the fuck my mind just went backwards for a
You're
second.
going to jail for a while, is the point.
Going to jail for a long time. I'm going to dude, there's so many things I want to do. There's literally so many.
I would
my
take
mind
out a
would
fat
even go.
loan or mortgage a house or something, like a really.
Yeah,
I would mortgage like a really huge micro mansion in a shit fucking neighborhood, like in the middle of Compton. Like, so
I'd
you'd be
get a
stuck.
mariachi band to follow me around.
Yeah, you'd be stuck in this really big house, like with 5 beds, 3 baths, and like you're in the middle of Compton. People are trying to break in every night and steal your shit. That's probably what I would do.
Yeah, I don't really hate anybody like that or have an enemy, but what I would do is I would buy a bunch of shit that I want. Then, like, will they remember anything from it or no?
They will not remember any. You have full control of their consciousness for 48 hours.
Okay. So what I would do is I would withdraw a shit ton of cash from their account, buy a bunch of shit that I want, and then have them come to my house, like leave the shit that I want here, and then just like go to bed, like in their mind, and they would never know what happened.
Add that onto my credit card thing. Buy a bunch of things for yourself. Have them shipped to a location. You later on, you pick them up. Nobody knows where it came from. They think it's that dude or whoever the fuck I hate, and then he gets arrested later. There's something else I want. There's something else I want to run up on somebody famous. And
oh yeah, fuck yeah. Are you kidding?
Like, and get like beat up by security or something. I don't know if I want to get beat up though. That's like the same as getting attacked.
Bro, I'd become my worst enemy.
My ass.
Hell yeah, I'd become my worst enemy and I'd beat the shit out of my other worst enemy and catch a case. You know what I'm saying?
Take 2 birds with 1 stone.
And then I would get my other worst enemy. I'd hold him to gunpoint. So you take a shit. Okay, I'm done.
You know what I would do? Since that person doesn't have a high tolerance for heroin, like myself, I would shoot heroin.
Like myself.
Like myself. You have to include that, huh?
I would shoot heroin, and it would feel like the first time. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do heroin. I only do fentanyl patches. That shit's a bomb.
And with that, everybody.
No, hold on. Let me say this one more thing. And right before the body switched, I would eat something that they would have an allergic reaction to.
And with
Right
that,
before
everybody.
the body switched.
And with that, everybody. This has been a couple of lads talking. I'll see you next time.